vi se. Og der skal være laget, skal vi bare sjekke. Se. Der. Ja. Hei, velkommen til en ny dag, en ny stream. Vi spiller akkurat samme spill som vi har gjort de siste 4 dagene, 5 dagene eller noe sånt, eller hva det er for noe. Skal vi se, jeg skal bare gjøre... det var feil. Nå skal den over dit. Sånn, for da er alt greit der. Man kan gjøre sånn i mellomtiden også. Sånn. Sånn, og så var alt greit der. Sånn, vet du, da.
I see you, champion. Sit, please.
You shouldn't miss this chance to trade.
Wildfire Hunter, bare ikke. Og det er ikke oppgradert den. Jeg vet ikke, jeg har ikke, det ble jo ikke i går. For når jeg kom hjem da, når jeg drev og lagde mat og sånn, og så etter, jeg brukte lenge tid enn jeg ville på den maten. Jeg ikke hadde laget det før. Og så etter det, så var det liksom ikke så mye tid. Så jeg gjorde, etter jeg avsluttet på søndag, så gjorde jeg vel en ting, tror jeg. Og det... Ja, for jeg oppgraderte armoren en gang, vet jeg gjorde jeg. For det er fordi jeg har skrevet ned, jeg hadde gjort det en gang. Jeg bare husker ikke hvem bue. Ok. Den har jeg tatt en gang før. Fordi jeg hadde ikke den... Ja, den grønne pilla, jeg hadde ikke den. Sist. Så gjør jeg sånn at jeg har den klar. Det er liksom alle dem jeg vil bruke, det er ikke høy nok i forhold til dem jeg har. Men det er mest spent på, jeg kan ta her også da. Den er bortkastet lager bare igjen der, tror jeg. Det vi kan først gjøre, derfor den fantastiske titelen, skjer det i dag, spørsmålstegn, eller skjer det i dag, tro, spørsmålstegn. Så jeg er så spent på det missionet vi er på, for vi skal jo selvfølgelig fortsette på the main mission, som vi skal overwrite en sånn maskin. Jeg håper og tror og lever i håpet at jeg skal kunne fly den. Jeg kjenner jeg blir litt furt hvis det viser seg å ikke være tilfellet, men det finner ut. Skal vi se, jeg har 4 skill points også, så vi kan jo ta det først også. Jeg er bare ikke noe flink å bruke de trap-greiene, altså. Det er sånn, jeg vet jeg må ha, jeg har ikke sjekket, men jeg tror jeg vil må ha alle sammen hvis jeg skal gå for Platinum, som er planen. Men jeg ikke bruker dem uansett, så... Er det noe vits, tenker jeg. Og dem jeg har er jo bra nok uansett, vil jeg tro. Skal vi se, tenker jeg kan ta noe på Hunter da. Ja, for der er jo dem, vet du. Den var fin da. Ok, jeg tror vi har den nå. Bygge opp den fortere, det likte jeg. Og da er det ikke noe mer, tror jeg. Jeg vet ikke om jeg skal... Ok, jeg kan... Nei, den er ikke... Den har jeg tatt. Ja, det er bare 2 nå.
Think you can manage things here while I go help Akaro?
Stopping Regala's war. It'll help us take the fight to the Zeniths?
Yes.
Then I'll make sure the rest of us are ready upon your return.
Okay. How's Aaron doing?
For a moment there, he thought he'd lost both you and Varl. But he never truly succumbed to despair. Guess that Oseram's stubbornness comes in handy sometimes.
We'll be facing Spectre drones soon. Aaron fought them before, so...
Already asked him to run us through some combat drills. He moves like an oaf, but he's good with that hammer.
I know we both want to make the Zeniths pay for what they've done, but once we infiltrate their base, our priority will be to get Gaia and Beta out of there.
Don't worry. I won't go seeking revenge like some blood-crazed Tenakth. Wherever your arrow strikes, mine will follow.
Let's hope we hit our targets. I need to get going.
Whatever you plan on doing against Regala, you better return to us in one piece.
I'll try.
Det var første korte samtalen jeg har hatt, tror jeg. Det er kanskje ikke så mye prek om nå.
I thought you were gonna go fight some Tenakth.
I wanted to check in with you first.
Yeah, don't worry about me. I'm just, picking up the pieces like everyone else. I'll be there when you need me.
I never doubted that.
Oh, good. I'm glad you're back.
So am I. Do you think Zo will be okay?
I don't think anyone's ever okay after losing the one they love. I can't tell you she's handling it better than I ever did. That keeps the rest of us level-headed.
I know you hate waiting, but you'll have to stay back here a little longer.
Well, you go do what you gotta do, but are you okay? It's not just Varl we lost. Beta's gone. I almost lost it when I realized my sister had been taken by Dervahl back in the Sundom.
I'm getting her back. That's all that matters.
Understood.
I need to get going.
You better get there before Katalo tries to take on Regala's entire army by himself. Yeah, do me a favor. Don't go disappearing on us again.
I'll do my best.
Ja, for vi mistet jo han Katano, eller hva han het, og han som var i han med armen, for han gikk jo tilbake til basen, ikke sant? Så det. Vi ser, vi er vel... Ja, det er vel alt greit der. Jeg tror vi egentlig kan gå opp på toppen her nå. Og så se, jeg er så spennende. Vær så snill. Det må jo være det. Men klatrer ikke jeg bare opp her? Her er like før, altså. Hvor finner du svaret? Jeg må jo nesten ha liksom, hun skal ha det respektet, liksom, ja, jeg kan ikke se for meg noe annet.
Good. There's sunwings up here. I'll have to approach them quietly.
Ja. Og så override. Åh. Jeg lever i spenning, jeg nå også.
Its wings look like they can catch the sunlight. Probably a fast flyer too.
Ja da. Jo da, det må være det.
Got it.
Eller? Vi kan sette man machine defense. Ah. Jo da, jo da. Yes! Deilig! Så deilig. Det skjedde faktisk. Ja da.
This is it. I'm in the air.
Det er meg for fly. Ja da. Okay, hold X to fly forward. Og så to from okay.
Whoa. Head rush. Tilda, I'm in the air.
Then you'll want to pick up an energy cell on one of the ancient Horus Titans. But first you must send out a pulse to activate them. I've sent you the necessary software. To deploy it, you'll have to override one of the communication machines you refer to as Tolnecs. There's one in the middle of the desert that should do nicely.
On it.
Jep, det derfor den her var... og derfor den her var lost første gang. For nå kan jeg bare hoppe... og lande opp på den.
There's a Tolnec. Need to get on top of its head.
Yep, to solve and hover. Okay.
Now, how to land this thing.
Ja, ok, jeg skal lande den.
Made it. Just got over.
Ok, men hvor ble jeg Men vær snill, la det være sånn at jeg kan bruke den når jeg vil
over in the Tolnec.
Good. Then the energy cells are now primed. Simply pick one up on a Horus. The nearest one should be northwest of your position. Dropping it on Regala's machine should produce quite a spectacle.
Thanks for the assist.
I told you, I want to help.
Ok, skal vi sette den select summon call. Ja, der ja. If you have override a summon... Ok, så jeg kan velge... Hvis jeg har flere mount, eller flere kanskje. Okay. If you have a summon to call... Ja da!
Whoa!
Oi!
I'm gonna have to get used to that.
Ok, så den plukka den. Det var kult da. Yes da. Og så. Ja, men jeg passer på alltid å ha en sånn her tilgjengelig, ja da. Da fikk vi bekreftet det, da kan jeg bruke den når som helst.
Regala's rebels. Reinforcements, maybe. Heading for the grove. I hope a Carl and this Noct can hold out a little longer. There's the energy cell. Right on the Titan's back. Got the cell. Now on to the grove. Pulse from Tolnec should have reactivated all the energy cells in the region. I should be able to pick up more from any Horus I fly to. It'll be useful, even after I deal with Regala.
Det var liksom bare lettere å holde inn X for å fly noe fortere opp. Ah, ok, så den var... Ok. Ja, men... Det kan jeg. Ok, jeg får ikke sjekka det nå.
All right, here we go.
Det var i den her jeg skulle slippe.
Orgala's inside. Hikara will soon be dead. It's all over, Chaplain.
I gotta drop it now. Here it goes.
Is that... It's Aloy!
She flies on the wings of the 10.
The tide has turned! Push through! End of the line, Hikara. Now on your knees, and I'll give you the death you didn't have the spine to give me.
They're down! The machines! All of them! They're down!
What? How's that possible?
Regala! Enough bloodshed! Let's settle this. You and me.
Easy to say when you're atop a machine.
Well, that was just to get your attention. I don't need any help to take you down.
Fine. I accept your challenge. And once I'm done with you, I'll get to finish the slaughter.
We'll see about that.
The duel is set. Let none interfere.
Jeg begynte å lure om jeg ikke skulle få... Skal vi se, er det samme... Ja. Det er flammer og acid, er det ikke? Nei, det er den, ok, det er ikke, så det er greit.
I am the lightning and the fury! You cannot stop me!
Jeg burde kanskje slåss med... Ja, ok. Så slåss med piler også, da er det greit.
I will paint this hallowed soil with your blood.
All right, so that's how it's gonna be.
Ja, for det er jo, gjør ganske mye damage om den pilen, faktisk. Det er jo... Her kommer jeg opp hit igjen, da.
That's the
this all you are? If you are...
Ja da, kom da, kom da. Kanskje ikke biler, ja, også. Bare lage noen flere først. Men hva hjelper den der da? Det har vært en ren fight, vet du.
This is where it ends.
Ja. For deg så.
Yeah, it is.
I will carve my story into you. Prove yourself worthy.
Av og til å ta mye av, vet du.
Okay, pain's easy.
Strike!
Nei. Jeg tror den der gjør egentlig noe damage. Hva skjer med den her, ja? Her snakker vi, vet du. Ja, ok. Og går under dem, ok. Da er det greit å vite. Ikke en her også? Jo da.
I will tell all how tamely you gave your life. When you're beaten, all will see you for the cause of
Right, next time.
Kan jeg bruke den der på Otru? Ok, det kunne jeg ikke. Det hadde vært kult. Neste må jo være... Der, ja.
Here I am again, on my knees before bootlicks and cowards. Go ahead, run me through.
Shut your mouth, traitor.
It was you who flew in on the wings of the 10. You who challenged her. By our rights, you must decide her fate. I spared her once. It only made things worse. She was the best of my marshals. What a waste.
She's dangerous, all right. But maybe that's exactly what I need.
Cowards! What more do you have to conspire about?
Whether you live or die.
Your lives end here. This isn't easy. Det er en annen kamp ahead, da.
I'm not here to forgive you for your crimes. But there's another battle ahead. Against an enemy more powerful than anything you can imagine. And I need people. A squad. That's willing to do whatever it takes.
I don't want your mercy.
It's not mercy. The battle I'm talking about will be charging into a nightmare.
A better death than this? Yes. My blood is yours. Your enemies are mine.
Meet us at our stronghold, in the mountains near Plainsong.
You mean to send her alone? Without even an armed guard?
She does not need it.
I will be there. You have my word.
I'll hold you to it.
Chief, there's something you both need to see. In the throne room. He surrendered to our guards outside the grove. Claims he has an urgent message for the Outlander who defeated Regala.
So, state it.
It's for her alone. From an interested party.
Det må være silence.
I'm gonna need some privacy.
Clear the room. Put him with the rest of Regala's soldiers.
I'll see you back at base.
You saved the tribe. Let me help you with your mission.
No. With Regala gone, you have a chance to build the future you dreamed of. So get to your task.
Then at least allow me to give you this. Armor for the battle ahead. May it keep you safe.
Thank you.
Jeg tror ikke det var noe armor der, da.
Do you have any idea what you've just done?
Oh, it's a pleasure to see you too, Silence.
Congratulations on your victory. You saved the Tenakth for a few weeks. Unfortunately, you've doomed the entire planet as well.
Wrong. I don't need a Tenakth army to defeat the Zeniths.
Oh, Aloy. Have you learned nothing about the enemy we're up against?
More than you, hiding whatever hole you found. My idea is just better than anything you ever came up with.
Go on.
No, not here. We're doing this my way. Face to face, and with the weapon you've developed.
And why would I agree to that?
Because I'm your only way of beating the Zeniths, and getting the copy of Apollo that's on their ship. So meet me at my base. Mountains west of Plainsong. Time to submit to the inevitable silence and follow the person who actually knows what she's doing. Don't be late.
Hey.
Tilda, you there? I did it. Silence is on board. So head to my base.
Impressive. I'll be there as soon as I can.
Could you imagine what it feels
Now that I can fly, I might want to see what else I can do before I head back.
Ja, for jeg har ikke funnet noen flere sånne ord.
Can I ask you something?
Of course.
There are more of these voices popping up on the locator frequency. I'll find them.
I wish I could recover them myself.
I hope you find...
That spear is a weapon of real strength. Yeah, the skill you show. I wouldn't mind taking one of them on, actually.
Right, so.
The visions are renewed. Let us pretend their wisdom. Walk with honor.
Ja. Jeg må jo prøve der en gang til. Ja, det kan jeg sjekke på den... Ja, den er High Marshal. For den har jo ganske mye, så jeg vil tro den er ganske bra på høyt nivå, faktisk. Skal vi se, jeg hadde 3 her. Ja, for det fikk jeg ikke testet. Ja da. Nei. Overbreak. Ja. Ja, ok, så jeg kan ikke... Ok, så det kan du ikke. Du kan ikke skyte fra den her. Ok, nå fant jeg det i hvert fall. Nei, jeg vil... Det må jeg kunne gjøre vel. Hoppe av.
You're fine for now?
Ja. Haha, kan du sånn nå? Oi, oi, oi. Det der kan ikke bli morsomt. Jeg er ganske sikker på at det er fortere å gjøre sånn her når jeg er såpass langt unna. Men jeg skal korte avstander og sånn, så er det sikkert dritkult, tenker jeg. Haha. Se om jeg klarer å lande på den. Nei, det klarte jeg ikke. Nei. Akkurat ikke. Ja, vi ser. Se.
I see you, champion. Sit, please.
If you walk by, you'll miss out on a good trade.
Det er skikkelig uprofesjonelt, egentlig. Jeg skriver melding, men bare svare fort.
You can trust a Tenakth when it comes to
Sit
commerce.
with me, Outlander. I've got something to tell you.
Sånn, da.
I have something to say, champion.
Den ramma. Nei, det er elegant og fin ny måte å komme rundt på. Men det er liksom sånn, oi, i forhold til den planen nå, så føler jeg at det er ganske nærmere slutten her nå. Eller er det bare meg, kanskje?
Hey, Mr. Know-It-All is here. You know, your focus buddy who never smiles. I didn't know what to do with him, so I had him wait in your room.
Got it. Thanks. Well, Silence. Looks like you finally found a door you could open without me.
I'm glad it's there, actually. It kept me from having to mingle with the company you keep. But enough prattle. I believe you owe me an explanation. Your plans for the Zenith base?
You're right. I do owe you. My spear in your throat for deceiving me again. At the Hades Proving Lab.
I doubt you asked me here for that kind of reckoning.
No. Right now, I need your help. So I'm giving you one final chance. But if you ever betray me again, I will kill you no matter what the circumstance. Understood?
Very well. Though we'll both face a decidedly short future if you can't get us inside that base.
Aloy, your other guest is here. She's, coming to you.
Thanks. Good timing. The truth is, I can't actually get us into the base. But she can.
The company you keep is even worse than I thought.
Not a fan of surprises, are you? Oh, look. That must be your little invention.
Does the weapon work? Without self-destructing?
Of course it does. I've eliminated the imperfections and greatly improved its design and output.
How can we be sure?
Care for a demonstration?
Enough, both of you. We're in this together, at least for now. Go talk to Erend. Tell him I said to give you rooms of your own. I'll come see you when I get a chance.
Oh, no. You first.
Jeg håper litt jeg får
Better get everyone in the control room so Tilda can tell us what she knows about the Zenith base.
Wow. Jeg håper liksom at jeg får jeg trenger ikke nøyaktig samme armor med det skjoldet, for det tror jeg ikke jeg får. Det er sikkert bare er for overpowered for andre i forhold til selve spillet, eller i forhold til balansering og sånn. Men det hadde vært kult å få drakta, eller i hvert fall sånn noe er i forhold til sånn det ser ut da. Vi vil se. Jeg vil bare sjekke.
There you are.
Ja. Hvor er det rommet nå? Jeg glemmer alltid hvilken vei rommet mitt er. Her. Jeg skal bare se om jeg kan oppgradere. Han er der, ja. Herregud. Jeg skal se... Fordi det var... Ikke sant, for den er høyere. Ja, det er alltid sånn. Jeg kan oppgradere 1, og så kan jeg ikke resten. Men ikke sant, du ser når den er full, så er den 40, ikke sant? Det tror jeg ikke den er på full. 40, 37, han var litt mindre på den ene. Da 35, 30. Ja. Jeg beholder den jeg har på nå, jeg. Men som så sagt, jeg føler at vi er ganske nærme slutten. Jeg vet ikke, nå er det liksom part 7 i dag da, så jeg holdt på... Og som her om dagen streamer jeg jo 6-7 timer, ikke sant? Det kan hende vi nærmer oss. Jeg vet ikke, skal jeg preke med dem på nytt da, bare for å...
Just you wait, Varl. They're taking those space slugs down.
Ja, der ja. Og det er jo gull at du kan få det der, faktisk. Jeg har liksom alle prekemål, da. Jeg kan gjøre det. Vi kan begynne her inne.
You flew? Kotalo told me. And took out Regala's machines? You know what? I don't even know why I'm surprised. I saw we have visitors and a new weapon. Does this mean we're ready to take the fight to the Zeniths?
Almost. Are you okay?
I was wondering, is it really safe having someone like Regala here? She seems angry. The kind of angry that leads to murdering people in their sleep.
Don't worry. We're going to point that anger in the right direction. The Zeniths.
If you say so.
I hope our new guests have been behaving.
This Silence, he's the one who built the weapon that can take down Zenith shields?
He is. Though I wouldn't expect him to answer any questions about it. He refuses to dole out his secrets to us lesser mortals.
Oh.
You know that special part of us that makes us warm, kind, welcoming?
Our spirit?
Yeah. He was born without that. How are you holding up?
Varl's loss is heavy on everyone's mind. I didn't know him well, but I can see how much he meant to the others. Zoe and Aaron seem to have taken to it the hardest, but I don't quite know what to say to them.
They need time to sort through it.
And what about you? Will time heal your wounds?
I don't know. I try not to think about it. We won't let the Zeniths get away with what they've done.
Everyone's ready to take the fight to the enemy.
And you?
Nervous? But I'm ready too.
Don't worry. We'll get through this together. So, all of the tribes here are new to you?
Yes. I've been studying up on them. The most fascinating one thus far has been the Tenakth. An entire culture based on the holograms of an ancient museum. There's much they've misinterpreted, not unlike the Quen. But still, there's a nobility to what they've become. They're honorable and fearless.
And deadly. You sure you're okay going on this mission? I know things must be happening pretty fast for you.
I've already braved oceans and madmen who thought they were ancestors reborn. Why not a few immortals with lethal drones at their command, too?
Guess the more the merrier. I suppose you saw that Tilda is here. Our very own Zenith.
I almost went up to her to ask her, well, every question I've ever had about the legacy. Every diviner I know would kill to get 5 minutes with one of the old ones. But now that she's here, all I feel is a vague unease. I don't know if I'm scared of finding out more uncomfortable truths, or just scared of her. Probably both.
What was Leviathan again?
A flood control system back in the Great Delta. It was built by Eileen Sasaki, another of our ancestors. If we can acquire the data on it, we might be able to fix the system back home. Then my sister, my parents, other families won't have to live in fear of their homes washing away when the long rains come.
Right. And to find it, we need to head back to San Francisco. I need to wrap up a few things, but stay sharp.
I'll be ready when you call.
And I haven't forgotten about the data on Leviathan. I'll let you know when I make it back to landfall.
Thank you, Aloy.
Aloy, it appears that we have some interesting new guests. I'm glad to see you're okay, though. I heard you gave the Tenakth something to talk about. I was half expecting you to burst in through the ceiling riding a sunwing.
Sorry to disappoint. Have you talked to any of our new friends?
Erend and I tried speaking to Sylens, but apparently our tribal prattle is unnecessary.
Charming, isn't he? Ready to head over to the Zenith base?
Whatever comes, we will endure.
Thoughts on our new Zenith acquaintance?
I'd say she smells like death, but even death smells of something. She's more like a cold piece of metal, bent on repelling all semblance of life.
She's definitely different. I have to go. I trust you to keep things civil around here.
I'll make sure Erend doesn't punch Sylens in the face, if that's what you mean.
Thanks.
Aloy, you came back with some interesting friends.
Wish I could say we don't need them, but Sylens and Tilda are here for a reason. Even Regala.
Yeah, enemy of my enemy and all that, right?
Right. I guess Sylens is keeping to himself, as usual.
I was hoping he'd give me an excuse to hammer his sorry ass to the ground.
Please don't.
You telling me you wouldn't want to get just one good hit on that smug face of his? After everything he's done?
Sure. Later. Right now, he's got something we need. Doesn't look like any of our guests are making trouble.
Yet. So, Kotallo tells me you flew. Well, that's new. I've been busting my balls trying to learn to read. You're out there having all the fun.
Don't worry. You'll be getting all the fun you can handle soon. with the Zeniths.
Looking forward to it.
You, talked to Tilda at all?
I tried. I don't think even a hot forge could melt that ice. And you say she wants to help?
I think so. Well, let's hope. I better get going.
Oh, you know where to find me.
Ja, det noen flere da? Jeg synes også ganske vi skal møte inn hos, eller på rommet til Gaia. Ah.
Focus. It's Varl's. I used to think no Nora would ever accept one. But Varl did. Even when he was overwhelmed. He refused to let me push him away.
Hey, welcome back, Aloy.
Well done, Aloy. Despite my reservations, you managed to secure Silence and his weapon. You're truly a shining example of Liz's fortitude.
I've been thinking about what you said at your house. How you were friends with Elizabeth. It was more than that, wasn't it?
Perceptive as ever. You're right, we were together for a time.
Okay, so... what happened?
I was an orphan. I had always been alone. By my 30s, I was starting to wonder if that was simply my fate in life. And then I met Liz. We kept running into each other at conferences. We'd have coffee. At some point, it became drinks. I thought it was just shop talk, an exchange of ideas, but then I was surprised at how much I looked forward to seeing her. Soon we were flying halfway across the world every other week just to meet up. For the first time, I didn't feel lonely. I could imagine a future where I wasn't. I think Liz felt the same way at first. She had lost her mother a few years back. I filled a void for her. I know I did. But as time passed, it seemed as though she wanted less when I wanted more. And so we ended things.
So helping me, restoring Elizabeth's dream, it's what,
A second chance, yes. I made a mistake leaving Earth while Liz stayed behind. I should have done more. So when I saw you, a woman who has carved her own remarkable path, beyond even what made Liz a phenomenon, I knew I had to help you. To do right by her.
You said before that you're not like the other Zeniths. That you never were. But you went along with all of their plans.
Out of necessity. I'm not proud of it. But complicity became a means of survival, both when Earth was consumed and when the colony on Sirius was destroyed. I did what I had to. But I resolved to remain one step ahead of the others, to try to undo what damage I could. Hence the data channel with Beta. The secret passage into their base and the little trick I pulled to save you.
Why did you make the data channel look like your house?
I built that house as a shelter to weather any storm. A safe place, not just for me, but for the art stored in its depths. Cultural artifacts of incalculable value. Truly, some of the greatest achievements of human civilization.
And you wanted Beta to see them?
Yes. Her upbringing was so cold and technical. I thought if she could experience Vermeer and Rembrandt, it would bring something else into her life. A heritage every bit as valuable as the scientific and technical data being drummed into her. I'm sorry I had to cut off contact, but I'll never regret sharing this house with her. She needed its shelter even more than I did.
Why do you think Elizabeth pulled away?
I've wondered that for 1,000 years. She was brilliant, visionary. She cared so deeply for the world, for the betterment of humanity. But it also felt like she kept everyone at arm's length, including me. She never wanted to share her burdens. I think, in the end, she had a core that she never let anyone be part of. Sometimes I wonder if anyone really knew her.
I found a recording of you and Elizabeth back in the proving lab after Farzineth's attempt to steal Gaia.
Yes. A most unpleasant conversation.
She said something after the call. I think she regretted how things ended between you.
Did she? All this time, thank you for telling me. I've always hated that those were the last words we ever said to each other. And that her last impression of me was as a functionary of Farzineth, not who I truly am.
When it's time to break into the Zenith base, what can we expect?
I'll go over the full layout once you've assembled your friends. Suffice it to say, we will need to push as fast as possible to Beta and Gaia's location, dealing with heavy resistance along the way. There are also printing facilities where the others have been amassing the natural resources they've stripped from the region.
What for?
First for use in the base's infrastructure, and then to fabricate more Spectre drones, a small army of them. In addition, they've also been ferrying materials to and from our ship in orbit. After hundreds of years luxuriating in our digital comforts, the ship was barely space-worthy when we made our escape. Disaster can strike at any moment. We've learned our lesson.
Have you figured out how Silence's weapon works?
No, and he's been very careful not to allow me near it. I'll admit it bothers me, but regardless of how it functions, I am confident it will deactivate the other shields en masse.
How many of them are in the base?
10, including Eric and Gerard. Only a handful of us made it to our ship when our colony collapsed.
So, Eric. Was he always a bloodthirsty psychopath?
I believe he got worse over time. On Earth, he was the founder of a profitable private military company. A band of cutthroats, in other words. Even as governments abandoned human combatants in favor of automated warfare. He found success with clientele that required a more personal touch. There were also rumors that he personally hunted and killed his targets. On occasion, all for the thrill of it. But on Sirius, he retreated to virtual reality simulations. In them, he could go on rampages as violent as he pleased, though I suspect with diminishing satisfaction.
All of his tribe believes he was one of the greatest people from the old world.
Then they would be quite disappointed to meet him, though I'm sure he'd bask in the adoration.
What can you tell me about Gerard?
He was the head of the world's largest financial conglomerate, and as such had dealings with almost every major corporation. It made him one of the wealthiest people on Earth, and certainly the wealthiest among Farzineth.
What does one person do with that much money?
Buy more power, more influence. Gerard's always believed himself to be a refined patrician, able to maintain control with a polished smile. But beneath that exterior is a cold and calculating operator. It was his decision to restrict Beta's upbringing to her digital educators, the avatars of the Apollo database, while we were painted as her benefactors.
Well, we'll deal with him soon enough. And the others.
I would very much like to see his face when he realizes we've beaten him.
Men jeg tror ikke det kommer til å gå så perfekt som det skal. Det bare gir ikke mening at alt skal gå på skinner.
When I was in the ruins of Vegas, I found data on a man named Stanley Chen. I think he was a Zenith.
Stanley, ever the optimist. He was one of the good ones. When we established our colony, he built an exact replica of Las Vegas in virtual reality. Lights, shows, gambling, every detail perfectly recreated. And while others cloistered themselves in their own fantasies, he flung his doors wide to everyone.
The way you're talking about him, I'm guessing he didn't make it back to Earth?
No, he perished when our colony was destroyed. He would have been thrilled to discover that part of his beloved city survived.
When Beta escaped and hid in an ancient research facility, I saw another one of the Zeniths. Verbena. Who was she?
A dull star amidst a sea of brighter constellations. Unlike most of Far Zenith's members who amassed their wealth through shrewd business deals and technological achievements, Verbena inherited her billions. Her father had achieved great success in the luxury holotourism industry. At age 24, she became the world's most eligible bachelorette, branding herself a life designer. Someone who leverages their fame to influence the choice of others.
What, like a cult?
In a way, yes.
Well, she must have done something right to have survived this long.
She was her own brand of ruthless. That much is true. But even rats can cling to a vessel for escape.
Okay, so I've had run-ins with a handful of Zeniths. What about the rest?
An array of the wealthiest people on Earth. Titans of their industries.
And let me guess. All selfish and ruthless to the core?
Most, but not all. There were a few with whom I got along. Annika Murjani, for instance, was always delightful. She founded the HoloNet's most successful dance channel and was herself mesmerizing to watch. And I had fascinating discussions with Song Jiao about her work in cellular biology. Our immortality treatments are due in part to her achievements. But then there were others like Devin Miller, the CEO of a fast food printing corporation. His only real preoccupations were perfecting his golf swing and taking self-hollows. When I think about all of us, we really should have accomplished more. We had eternity.
Okay. I'll let you know when it's time.
I'll be here until then. And thank you, Aloy, for giving me this chance. My past has always been a struggle. More than once I've lost everything. But when I look to the future, I see Liz's dream fulfilled. A universe of new possibilities.
Maybe we can make it happen.
We will. I won't let anything get in the way. I promise you that.
Jeg ser å snakke med han Siren så, bare for å ha gjort det også.
So, you return.
Det er ingenting å skanne heller, vet du.
That fabrication terminal has been very useful. Bravo. You managed to sway a Zenith to your side. Care to explain?
Not a chance. I thought you said the weapon was ready.
There's always room to optimize. But that's not why you're here. I assume you want to comprehend my undertakings. So, ask away.
Since when were you so forthcoming?
Since you turned this into a waiting game. And as it seems you have found modest success, perhaps I'm willing to be generous.
Okay, so your big plan, everything you've been manipulating for the last few months. Let me see if I got this straight. You learned about the Zeniths from Hades when you interrogated it. Then you came up with a plan to defeat them by using a Tenakth army and that weapon. And to get the Tenakth to fight for you, or rather the Sons of Prometheus, armed Regalla's rebels with override tech.
Did you have an actual question, or are you still playing catch-up?
So all this time, even before I found the coordinates at the Spire, you were out here scheming. Why couldn't you just tell me?
When I learned of the Zenith's return to Earth, I laid out my plans. I knew I would one day require an army of overzealous Tenakth to assault the Zenith base. The casualties would be extreme. And I knew you would never allow such a sacrifice, no matter how necessary. Thus, I devised a means to remove your interference from the equation. At the Hades Proving Lab.
Why create the Sons of Prometheus? You didn't need a bunch of Oseram tinkerers to make override tech.
They were a necessary safeguard. My time serving Hades and the Eclipse demonstrated the risks of getting directly involved. Through the Sons of Prometheus, I could execute my plans, all while remaining anonymous.
You wanted me to surrender to the Zeniths at the Hades Proving Lab. They almost killed me.
Based on everything I knew about them, I concluded they would find you a useful asset, thereby keeping you out of harm's way and, more importantly, out of my way.
So you really didn't know they had their own clone of Elizabeth?
No. Unfortunately, there was no way I could have known that particular detail.
Detail? Well, I guess if it wasn't for that, we wouldn't be here today. Tell me about the weapon. How does it work?
I've upgraded the delivery system. It now emits a wave-like effect covering a significant distance.
That doesn't fully answer my question.
No, but I'd be a fool to reveal its inner workings. After all, why did you withhold your plan for dealing with the Zenith drones? Yes, even you can appreciate the value of secrecy when warranted. Suffice it to say that the weapon will work. The intricacies of how is knowledge that is mine alone.
Why help Regalla take over? If you wanted an army, you could have just gone to Hekarro.
Before Regalla's rebellion, Hekarro was only concerned with battling machines and fostering friendships with Akarja. Even if I gained his ear, he would never agree to send his forces to battle a threat he couldn't understand.
So helping a bloodthirsty exile was easier?
Yes, exceedingly so. All Regalla craved was war against the Karja and anyone who threatens the Tenakth. She would have led the tribe into battle without question, which was precisely what I needed.
While I was out there, I had a couple run-ins with the Quen.
The tribe from across the ocean. And?
Their entire tribe was shaped around the discovery of focuses. One of them, Alva, even joined me here. Don't you want to know more about them?
No. They stumbled upon the greatest technological artifact from the ancient world, and what did they do with it? They shrouded the knowledge they unearthed in mysticism and taboo, creating a pantheon out of corporate shills.
Yes, well, it also led them to Thebes.
Did it now?
So those run-ins with the Quen I mentioned. On one of them I teamed up with their expedition to search Thebes. We found Pharaoh at the end.
You must have needed Omega clearance. So, what was it like?
Worse than you can imagine.
He single-handedly wiped out collective human knowledge. I'm sure it was still less than he deserved.
Let me guess. You would have scraped him into a jar so you could prod his brain, like what you did with Hades.
For a start.
Alright, Silence. I think I've talked to you long enough. I'll let you know when it's time to go. And try not to mess with Tilda while you're in here, okay? I don't need the two of you butting heads.
Yes. About your Zenith ally. I wonder if you understand what kind of person you're dealing with. For someone to live as long as she has, outlast as many calamities, well, your goals may be aligned now, but I'd watch for the moment they diverge.
Yeah, I'm aware. Reminds me of someone else I know.
Survival is only a necessity to my greater purpose, Aloy. I'd hoped you'd recognize that by now.
Do you know something or not?
Oh, I know a great deal of things. But on this, just call it a feeling.
Oh, a feeling? You mean you finally had one? Huh. Guess even you can change, Silence.
Herlig comeback. Skal vi se, da tror jeg ikke det er noen flere å snakke med. Da er vi egentlig bare samlet linjær, tenker jeg. Det er litt komisk at vi skal gjøre det her inne, og det er jo tomt i rommet her nå.
Okay. Maybe it's time to get everyone together so Tilda can brief us. But is there anything I should handle before that?
Ja, jeg tror vi er slutten her. Men jeg har liksom den og den, og dem her har jeg, og den. Jeg føler egentlig jeg er good to go, jeg. Jeg burde kanskje hatt noe mer potion-ting, jeg kan ikke lage det her. Jeg har ikke noe rom, nei. Ja, der er vi cool. Ok, for hva skjer hvis jeg setter ut noen av dem her da? Jeg tror når jeg først begynner det mission her, så kan jeg ikke komme meg videre. Eller, jeg kommer ikke videre før jeg er ferdig da.
This here.
Hva er det sånn? Ok, for nå fikk jeg bare en, skal se om jeg har noe mer plass til det andre da. Nei. Ja, ok, jeg er fullt der, ok. Ok, men da er det greit.
So many long words.
Det var ikke det. Nei, det var det kanskje ikke. Sånn, nå har jeg fulgt alt. Da tenker jeg vi er ready, ja.
All right, people. I need you up in the control room right away.
Ja, nå skal vi legge slagplanen her, tenker
Okay,
jeg.
everyone. We all know what's at stake. Beta, Gaia. Not to mention life on Earth. Now, it might seem like the Zeniths are invincible, but they're not. We've got what it takes to break into their base and defeat them. We even have one of them on our side. Tilda, show us the base.
It is constructed atop the ruins of an ancient military facility on an island to the southwest. I can get us inside. To this location. Undetected.
How exactly?
You'll know when you need to. Once inside, our goal will be this structure. The launch tower. Gaia and Beta are being held at the top. But along the way, we will face overwhelming resistance. Most importantly from Gerard, Eric, and the others. But also...
Once I take away their shields, we should be able to deal with them. But it will be easier to deploy the device if someone else is carrying it. I'll need a strong back.
Carry stuff? Yeah, I can do that.
Even if your device works, there will still be Spectre drones, scores of them.
If only we had an army to fight them.
I've got that under control. You'll know when you need to.
Jeg digger at ikke vi sier noe til
We'll
han.
meet up again just before we go in. Where's the best place to rendezvous?
On the coast, just across from the island. Once there, I'll show you the way.
Okay. I'll let you know when I arrive at the rendezvous point. And then you can join me. In the meantime, do whatever you need to prepare. Understood? You two? A minute? Tilda helped me get in touch with Beta, and she told me something important. There's an installation inside the base. It's called a regulator. Here. Once we're inside, I need you two to split off from everyone else and destroy it. So you'll have to bring explosives. This will help stop the drones. Everything depends on it. Are you with me? After that, I want you to find a way to infiltrate the Zenith network.
How?
Go over all the data that Beta left behind. She knew how to do it, I'm sure of that.
All right. But why? What am I trying to do?
Find information about the Zeniths. Anything Tilda's not telling us. Silence is right about one thing. There's no way we can take her on her word.
I'll do my best.
Keep her safe, okay?
On my life.
Ja, jeg er jo enig der. Vi kan ikke bare tro at... vi kan ikke bare tro på ordet hennes. Vi må faktisk ha noe mer bevis. Vi vet ikke om oss alt er sant. For å ha levd i 1000 år, så er det sikkert noe av utenlagt ute. Jeg vil se. Talk to companions. Gjør vi det da?
We need to get Silence back into the Zenith base intact if we want to take their shields down.
Aloy, shall we chat some more? Would you like to continue our chat?
Ah, jeg har jo snakket om, ok.
I should be going.
I'll be making final preparations.
I hope everybody's ready for this. Fighting the Zeniths isn't going to be easy.
Aloy, nothing you do ever is. At least, now you don't have to do it alone.
Thanks.
Det er jo for så vidt. Jeg bare håper at den vil faktisk være til litt hjelp på. Det håper jeg.
You and Aaron seem to be on better terms now.
He may have terrible taste in music, but he did apologize for mocking my tribe. And that ale he keeps raving about isn't half bad. I still plan on beating that stubborn face of his to break our sparring stalemate.
Try not to hurt him too bad. Everyone here, training, working together. If it weren't for Varl, none of it would have happened.
You know, there was this one night, right before Varl left with you to go to Gemini. He realized I was having trouble sleeping. I was nervous about the mission. To be honest, I think we both were. So, he asked me to join him in Gaia's dome. He brought up this hologram of Earth that you two found back in the Zenith launch facility. We sat there, just looking at it. I thought about how Plainsong was just a speck on that great sphere. How every corner of it must be teeming with life. And any fears I had about our mission were gone. I miss him terribly.
I know. I should go. I'll let you know when I'm ready to head to the base.
Before you do, there is one favor I would ask of you.
What is it?
You placed this focus in my care, and gave me the highest calling an Utaru has ever known. If I should fall in battle, I'd like you to be the one to bury my seed pouch. For the both of us.
So,
make sure you stay alive to do so.
Let's just try to all come back home. Okay? We're finally doing this.
Never thought I'd be off on a mission to take down a bunch of immortals from the stars. I can hear the drinking songs already.
Varl made the right call. You know, bringing you here.
Thanks. Yeah, Varl. You know, I never knew he had a sister. I found out a few days before you guys went to Gemini. I was, well, to be honest, I was terrified I'd screw up the mission somehow. So he sat me down for a drink. Just one, mind you. And we talked about family. Vala, Ursa, loss and revenge. And how you helped us.
You know, we never did get that drink you promised back in the Embrace. And you never told me exactly how your sister escaped the Mad Sun King.
I guess we never got round to it. World ending and all. No time like the present, though. If you're up for it.
You, talked to Tilda at all?
I tried, and you say she wants to...
I think so. If that one's not working right, you can have one of my spare focuses, you know.
Yeah, little bugger's got some personality, that's all. Saved my butt with those Spectres. Wouldn't feel right to leave it behind now. You know, besides, it goes with my outfit.
Wouldn't want to spoil your look.
Should we have a drink? Nei, vi tar ikke den nå.
I guess I should get going.
I'll see you at the rendezvous point. With my hammer ready.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
Nei, vi må nesten spare den drinken.
Aloy, something else?
I'll be going.
As you wish.
Jeg vet jo jeg er på base, da.
You nervous?
I'd be lying if I said I'm not slightly apprehensive.
The plan will work if we all focus on our assignments.
Right.
I want you to know I'm glad you're with us, Alva.
Whatever happens, I'm grateful that the legacy brought us together. I never thought I'd get to actually meet an ancestor.
Come on, do I look that old? Katala will protect you inside the Zenith base.
I'm not afraid. I know Katala will fulfill his duty, as will I. If we die doing so, at least it'll be alongside a friend.
I'd rather you both stay alive, if you don't mind.
We'll try and keep that in mind.
Once all this is over, will you go back across the ocean?
I don't know. The more I think about it, the more worried I become. If I go back, I don't even know if they'd let me keep this focus you gave me, or what they'd do to me for reading what is clearly forbidden data. Even if I somehow were allowed to carry on my duties as a diviner, would I be willing to let the truths I've learned about the ancestors be buried away by the Board of Overseers? Would I dare challenge them and risk my family's safety? Or losing Federa?
Who's this Federa you mentioned?
She is another diviner. One of our best. We used to be rivals at the academy. I hated her guts. But apparently there's a fine line between hate and love. We became very close, and then I was assigned to the expedition. She promised she'd wait for me, no matter how long it took.
Well, that was smart of her. She won't do any better.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I do. The rest of us should be enough of a distraction to the Zeniths for you to hack into their network undetected. But you'll have to be quick, in case they do.
What exactly do you expect me to find, Aloy?
I don't know. The truth, if we're lucky. I need to get going.
I'll be at the rendezvous point. May truth lead us to victory.
Okay, hvem det ikke har brekket med nå? Ja, jo. Han med armen.
Haven't seen you since the battle at the Grove. How are you holding up?
I saw you fly on the wings of the Ten, and paralyze Regala's army with lightning. I would say that I am inspired.
Thank you, I guess.
It is I who should be thanking you. All that remains is to follow you to the end. Whatever that will be.
We're lucky to have you on our side.
Oh, and by the way, I was hoping we could finally discuss this new arm of mine, if you have the time.
Look, I know you're probably not happy about keeping Regala around, but I want her on our side when we fight the Zeniths.
It is more than she deserves. Even so, I will not question your judgment.
Thank you, Katalo. Have you spoken with Alva?
The Quen is peculiar. Nothing like a Tenakth. Her mind is sharp, that much is certain. But it's hard to imagine her surviving in the wilds.
Trust me, she's tougher than she looks.
I will take your word for it.
You nervous about the mission ahead?
If I live, it will be in victory. If I die, it will be in battle. What matters most is that you achieve your objective.
I'll do my best. We didn't really get to talk about what happened at Gemini.
There was nothing more to say. If he were Tenakth, Varl's bravery would have earned him sacred burial at the Grove, among the most distinguished of our tribe's warriors. His deeds were worthy of the Ten. When the fight is done, I will have the Inkers etch his memory on my skin, so that it may live on.
I'm sure he'd be honored. Things will get ugly once the Zeniths realize we're in their base. You'll need every trick you've ever learned.
I would have it no other way. Many soldiers died in the old world to make sure we stood here today. We will endure on their behalf. Though, I am curious how you intend to defeat the Zenith's defenses without an army of our own.
Leave that to me. Just make sure you're ready to fight.
As you say. You have more than earned my trust.
How are your studies going?
I wanted to learn more about the world of the Old Ones.
And?
I looked up this pharaoh Gaia said you went looking for, and learned about the plague of machines he unleashed. To think that the ancient world was wiped out by a mistake. A single miscalculation. There is no glory or honor in such a fate. Only hubris and pointless death.
That about sums it up. Think you're ready to put all your training to the test?
I am Tenakth. I am always ready.
Now that training time is over, what's on your mind?
The Bulwark, the Kulrut, and how we need another miracle if we're to survive the Zenith base.
I'll try not to let you down.
I know you will not.
Did you meet Tilda?
There is something about her that doesn't seem natural. I wouldn't be surprised if my sword went through her and she didn't bleed at all.
Honestly, with her, nothing would surprise me. Your people keep mentioning the wings of the Ten. What exactly does it mean?
The visions tell us that the Ten flew on great metal machines with wings and leapt into battle from the sky. For us, to imitate this feat is the ultimate expression of martial prowess. It is why the challengers leap into the arena during the Kulrut. And now, you have done it. Like the deeds of the Ten themselves, it will never be forgotten. So, tell me, how did it feel?
I won't lie. Pretty good.
I can only imagine.
I'll see you soon then.
It will be my honor.
Ok, var ikke det den siste det heller?
Plugging in that power cell downstairs must have turned on these holograms. There's Gwen stuff in here now. Must be all of us.
Ja, for jeg har ikke snakket med Galla da.
Finally, something good.
Hun må jo være under, kanskje? Jo da.
This place smells wrong. No sand or wind, only cold steel. And the others up there, your squad.
They can hold their own. And as for this base, it may not be what you're used to, but it is a shelter.
Call it what it is. A cage.
You came here on your own.
For the battle you promised. So for now I wait in my cage for your word. Tell me when to strike.
Hun var ikke på møte.
The whole time I've been in the West, I've been fighting you and your rebels. I'd at least like to know why.
You were among the enemy. What more is there to know?
Why did you do it?
Dork. Jiroka, Makalo, and the Karja pushed into the desert to raid our people. My brother's squad was among the first to intercept them. But the Karja captured them, strung them up, and burned them alive as an example. It was too late. I found them by the sound of their screams.
So you wanted vengeance?
Vengeance? No. I wanted devastation. To tear down the Karja's cities and drown the land in blood. Hunt down every last survivor and grind their bones until the sky chokes on the dust. But my chief betrayed me. Betrayed the Tanakh.
How did Hikaru betray you?
Hikaru called on the clans to resist the Karja's red raids. But we did more than just defend. We hunted them, and they fled as children before a pack of claw striders all the way to their border. There we ripped down their stone walls. Their domain was ours for the taking. But when it came time to push on, Hikaru ordered us to fall back. What soldier retreats when slaughter is at hand?
The kind who wants peace for their people.
Peace is just a lull between vendettas. But I thought my chief had greater tactics in mind, so I stood by him, even when he allowed that filthy Karja to join our ranks.
Fashav.
I enjoyed watching him die at the embassy. He should have been put down when we first captured him on the field. Instead, Hikaru made him a marshal.
Fashav told me how he became a marshal. He earned it just like any Tanakh.
It was an insult. No Outlander can ever deserve to wear our armor, bear our marks. And then a Karja messenger was brought before us? That's when I knew. I had to run my blade through Hikaru and drag his treacherous corpse to the gates of the sun.
What happened when the Karja messenger appeared before Hikaru?
The quivering priests bore a message from their new king. No more war. No more raids. Suddenly the Karja wanted to talk peace. An embassy at the very fortress we tore down? A true Tanakh would never take a Karja truce. Their blood exists to be spilled. But Hikaru lapped up the priest's message. He showed himself a Karja-loving traitor when he accepted. That's when I challenged him.
And lost.
His mercy was just another sign of his weakness. I vowed never to rest until the debt was repaid, with him on his knees before me. So with an army of soldiers and machines at my back, I returned. The day you got in my way.
The deal you made. Override tech in exchange for an assault on the Zenith base. How did Silence approach you?
That name means nothing to me. My agreement was with Oseram mercenaries.
So all this time, you didn't even know who you were really dealing with? And you trusted a group of Outlanders?
If it was a trick, I would have crushed them. But they offered me the chance to run the Karja down with machines. The terror in your enemy's eyes when they see you charge. You know what I'm talking about. I bet you felt it.
I don't think so. What about your end of the deal? Would you have honored it?
Had I killed Hikaru and become chief, these Zeniths would have been the first of the tribe's victories. But because of you, my people will continue to consort with the enemy. A tribe of weaklings.
Because of me, hundreds of Tanakh won't throw away their lives in a battle they can't win. Are you really going to fight alongside me?
I have no reason to betray you.
Really?
I failed to kill Hikaru? Failed to eliminate you? No Tenakth would follow me now. The Karja remain out of my reach, cowering behind their walls. All I have left are the screams of those long dead and unending rage. So show me where to bury it.
All right. I guess we'll both face the end soon enough.
Ever since you got in my way, I've wanted to see your bones burned white beneath the sun. But if I'm to die in battle, then it might as well be with the one who flew with the wings of the 10.
I'll let you know when it's time to move out.
Der ute, nå fikk jeg den. Vi ser bare hvor langt det er. Ja. Ja, level 35 er jo nesten her, så... Ja, for jeg har jo... Ja. Kan jeg gjøre det, ja? Ja, du kunne faktisk det. Å, det var kult. Nydelig. Ja, jeg kan jo... Bæsja vel ditt... Jeg vet ikke om jeg gjør det med den søndringen nå. Det finner jeg ut. Nei, det gjorde jeg ikke. Jeg burde nesten gjøre det fra taket eller noe sånt da.
Remedies and brews to make life
Ja. Det er derfor jeg har ikke oppgradert Jeg har ikke oppgradert den her, tenker jeg. Nei, det er på den. Potion 7-9, ja. Ja. Men det går greit.
Nothing interesting happens in the claim anymore. The claim is known. That's where we travel for. You returned. Handing to home.
Aloy! Oh, your timing couldn't be better. Over here.
Oi. Ah.
Well, I guess I'm grounded for now.
Ok, så jeg kan lande nå. Jeg ser på synd jeg ikke kan skyte... Skyte derfra, det hadde vært kult da. En ting jeg merker er at den her burde jo komme litt før, sånn teknisk sett litt før, synes jeg. Og sånn som nå, når jeg har vært, i hvert fall siden jeg har gått rundt på kartet så mye for å finne ting, så er jo, sånn som nå, sånn som, hvis jeg skal hit rundt her nå, så tar jeg den, ikke sant, og så går jeg rundt her. Og jeg pleier som jeg ta alle fire, eller campfire, som jeg går forbi, ikke sant? Så er det liksom, skal jeg hit da, ikke sant, så er det bare ta hit for eksempel, ikke sant? Nei, jeg må jo prøve å fly over vannet da, det må jeg gjøre. Etter hvert. Ja. Jeg er på kake. Jeg tror jeg kunne fly rett over det. En som er synd er at ikke du kan skyte fra når du flyr. Det er sånn, hvis jeg drar for eksempel bort hit da, det swimming side der, eller hva stedet oppe her et eller annet sted, siden jeg må ha den visse deler, ikke sant? Så kunne jeg jo tatt den i lufta, men det kan jeg jo ikke.
Aloy, it's Kotalo. Thought this might interest you. 3 of our soldiers have gone missing in the Valley of the Fallen. The whole area is crawling with machines. There have been reports of glowing lights off the coast. Marshal Vera should be at the valley's entrance. She might need your help.
Thanks. I'll look into it when I can. There it is. The Zenith base.
Det er veldig ofte Fallen. Ja. Ja, for det var jo bare side mission, var det ikke? Oh.
Too high up.
Ja, der er basen. Jeg vil liksom ikke ha med sønningen i tilfelle jeg mister den på et eller annet vis. Det vil vi ikke ha noe av.
There. Rendezvous point. I should take care of everything I can before calling in the others to attack the Zenith base.
Ja. Men jeg føler egentlig jeg er ganske greit up to speed. Jeg er litt mer før level 35 før missionet før level på missionet, men jeg føler jeg kommer sikkert til å få det. Hva den slåssingen jeg skal gjøre, så jeg tenker bare kjøre på, ja. Ja, ok. If you proceed past this point, you will be locked into reality and then open world will be unavailable for the duration of the quest. Ja. Den grei. Jeg regner med at det kommer til å komme en sånn. No way back, yeah.
Okay, everyone. I'm at the rendezvous point. It's time to rescue Beta and Gaia.
Understood, Aloy. We're on our way.
Ja, det regner med at dem skulle være før meg, men...
Aloy.
Where are the others?
Not far behind.
Egghead here couldn't stand traveling with the pack.
Selvfølgelig kan noen fly.
Are we all here? Then let's begin.
Er under bakken, tror du? Eller under vann, kanskje?
A tunnel.
An ancient escape route from the ruins on the island. When I realized it ran all the way across the water, I thought it might prove useful to come and go undetected. So I concealed it from the others. Shall we?
I wish there was a less pungent way to get way inside the base.
Agreed.
There's the launch tower. That plane offers a little cover, so the only viable path is through there. There will be Spectres guarding it, and many more can be deployed from those hangars.
All right. Alva, Catalo, get to it.
Where are they going?
Somewhere important. Erend, you're with me. You guys, take the high ground in case we need covering fire.
Tactically sound, I suppose. What will she do?
There's a sensor node nearby. If I hack into it, I should be able to scramble the network and keep you undetected. But not for long.
Then we should proceed.
One more thing. Open up the channel to Beta. Audio only.
Aloy.
We're here, and we're coming for you. You know what to do, right?
As long as you hold up your end.
We will. See you soon.
Be careful.
Let's go.
Get to the launch tower as quickly as possible. I'll do my best to conceal our intrusion.
Beware, Aloy. Spectres ahead.
Setting it on fire. Company! Follow my lead.
That's what I do.
Ja, men jeg vet ikke om jeg... Ja, ok, kill optional, ok. Ja, for jeg skal sikkert den veien.
Anytime you're ready.
Ja, la meg tenke litt først da. Jeg har liksom ikke lyst til å slåss med dem hvis ikke jeg må. bare finne ut hvem vei jeg skal. Ja, jeg tror jeg skal den veien der.
I'll follow you in.
Tror jeg.
Are we gonna attack or what?
Nei, jeg får lyst til å være litt smart og ikke bli merket.
I think there's a cave up there that might get us through that ridge.
Let's climb up to it.
Sånn, ok, så da skal jeg dit.
Well, should we go for it, Aloy?
Take it up. You need it. Not beer, but it'll do.
Ok, jeg tror ikke jeg ble merket.
Shotgun won't do much.
What are we waiting for?
Jeg tror ikke det her jeg skulle være. Åh, nå ser jeg det ble merket, ja.
Now this'll do some damage.
Take them down. Aloy, you need this.
Get the fuse in your eye.
Can't beat an awesome.
Look at that thing fizzing away. And they went boom. I think we got it.
I think you're right.
Find anything?
Yeah.
Flammen fungerte så nydelig, og det hele ble merket der. Jeg var sikker på at det skulle komme flere. Men det gjorde det veldig sikkert da. Jeg kan lage nye av dem der også. Sånn, så må jeg ta med det her også. Sånn, også den hammeren hans gjorde faktisk mye damage også.
What's in this backpack, metal bricks?
Aloy, Alva and I are closing in on the regulator.
Keep me posted.
It's creepy in here.
Don't worry. I'll protect you.
I wish I had a glider. I guess I'll find another way across.
Ja, det kunne vi ordne da.
There's a lot of dead machines on this island.
We killed a great many when we landed here. Their salvage may prove useful to you now.
Another Spectre.
Sneak or fight, you choose.
Could try using acid ammo.
Spørsmålet om det bare igjen.
It's here when you want it. This'll help.
Aloy's under attack! Cover her! Firing!
Sometimes you have to hit this thing. Sit this one out.
Wow.
Some ammo? Don't get that stuff on you. Let's dent some metal.
Jeg bare nå...
I'm not giving up.
Oh, it looks like Zoe's giving us some supporting fire.
Better than any Oseram.
Ja da, nei, vet du, visste jeg kommer til å komme til det til Jeg bør kanskje kjøre på og bruke den skillpointsene nå. Skal jeg prøve å se om det noe på Warrior, siden jeg må slåss mest mulig nå. Knockdown, then approach. Ok, så den er grei å ha nå. Jeg føler ikke jeg går til å slåss med så mye mennesker nå. Ah, så du kan sette på det, ok, ja.
Tired yet?
Yep. Yeah! Clear those weeds.
Line cutter's working.
Nå har jeg jo muligheten til det, ikke sant?
I grab it if you need it. Live long, kill your enemy.
These Spectres are good sport!
We can take this one, Aloy! Keep moving!
That Stormbird carcass should get us over the gap.
I hate Stormbirds. But I guess, yeah, dead one's handy enough. You remember the good old days when our only worry was whether Meridian would be destroyed? You know, instead of the whole world?
Oh, yeah. Good times.
More specters. I'll attack when you do.
Men jeg bare finner hvor jeg skal hen. Nå sier meg bort her et sted, ikke sant?
Anytime you're ready.
Here, up this rock.
Here we go.
Jeg ble ikke merket nå. Gå stille.
Guess it'll do a lot of damage.
I'll follow you in.
Okay, hvis jeg skal opp her, tenker jeg.
We're gonna have to climb around this corner.
I'll try not to complain.
Made it through without a fight.
I can see the way forward. Keep moving.
Going as fast as we can. You all right?
Sort of.
Ja. Det ikke bare jeg som... Jeg også vil ha den der, jeg kan bare komme meg rundt.
Looks like the others have things under control.
How many specters did the Zenith...
More than we want to fight at once, that's for sure. Whoa!
There, we'll be
that stuff.
Come on, up the slab.
Aloy, Alva and I are in position.
Do it. Blow the regulator.
A moment while I ignite the charges.
Alva and Catalo did their job. Now it's Beta's turn.
Aloy? I think we're in trouble.
Whatever you plan to do to stop those specters, you better do it now.
I'm not doing anything. Beta will. She just needs a little time.
Time that we don't have.
Come on, Beta, come on, come on.
What is that?
Oh, lagermaskiner.
Our army.
Ja, det var kult da.
I think you got their attention.
very clever. You had Beta inject Hephaestus into the base's printer matrix.
Which is faster and more powerful than any cauldron.
And now it can crank out machines to its heart's content. Let's get to the launch tower before this whole place becomes a war zone.
Your maneuver, as clever as it is, means that Hephaestus has escaped containment. It will no doubt flee back to the Cauldron network.
We grabbed it once, we'll get it again.
Or find a way to replicate its functionality, perhaps. With the Apollo database.
Aloy, in case we don't make it, I just have one regret.
What is it?
That we had to do all this climbing.
That a big rock might give us a bridge to get up and through.
Gotcha.
I guess not all the specters are fighting our machines.
Ah, that'd have made it nice and easy.
Nej, varför gör något enkelt?
Zoe and Baldy are fighting another Spectre.
I think they can handle it.
Åh, det var nästan.
I'll just leave it here then. Bottoms up.
Are we gonna attack or what?
Ah, för jag tror jag må upp på den där uansett så hoppe.
Well, should we go for it, Aloy? Big jump.
Looks like we snuck through.
Han bara
To
kommer.
the right, I think.
And now to the left.
You can get to the launch tower through the hangar up ahead. I'm heading over to join you now. The hangar's in bad shape, but I can see the way in. Hurry, Aloy!
Ja, och så kommer det sig där, ja.
By the blood of the Ten!
That's eating at its armor.
Live long, skill your ass.
Ja, men Ida då.
go. Over here, Aloy.
Å, med det først. Sånn. Det er litt deilig for en gangs skyld å ha litt folk som slåss med meg også. Ikke bare slåss alene, ikke sant?
Whoa. Look at all this Zenith space stuff.
Come on, let's go!
This way, demon! Ah! This is the death I was promised. Go!
May Regala return peacefully to the cycle.
Please. She cared nothing for peace.
At least she died on her own terms.
Å, det er så kult om vi kunne lage noe med det her.
It's been intense, but Cataldo got me to a network node. I'm trying to get in.
Keep at it. We're almost to the tower.
Jeg er bekymret at jeg ikke har møtt på dem Zenith-folka ennå, altså. Der, ja.
Ah, now we know who's been causing all the fuss. Tilda's little pet.
Silence. Zenith's inbound. Can we drop their shields, please?
I'm powering it up. Stay still.
This is pointless. You can't hurt us. Face it. You're worms that ooze through the cracks into our basement.
Silence?
One moment more.
But I might just spare you if you give up Tilda. I think it's safe to say she's forfeited her share of our operation. Permanently.
There.
No? Nothing? Fine. All right, people. Light 'em up! Are we supposed to be scared?
Nå tror jeg de er det. Ja, da starter jeg med en gang, vet du.
We can't let Gerard escape. It won't take long before he preps the shuttle for launch. Then he'll be able to take Beta and Gaia into orbit and onto the Odyssey beyond our reach.
We gotta go through there?
I fail to see another option.
Then we'll carve a path. Ready?
Jeg mistet horskjoldet sitt, tror du?
top and secure Gaia. I'll stop Gerard.
Ja, ok, så nå har jeg ikke med noen lenger, ok.
I gotta get to the top of the tower and free Beta.
Aloy, what? Time, I say, Phil! Apologies for that. We're okay. As long as Alba hurries.
I'm almost into the network!
Just do the best you can. Okay, an elevator. Promising.
Yeah.
We got some unfinished business, little girl.
Hvor har du til deg nå?
I don't need a shield to take you out.
Trust me, you're gonna wish you had one.
Okay, fire, okay.
Hurt. Pain. Power. Adulation.
I'm taking you down!
Relief. Whoa! I can't let him catch me.
Jeg føler jeg er litt så... Jeg kan gjøre sånn her da. Nei, men det er ikke jeg heller, fordi det er jo... For det er jo sånn, jeg og... Ja, jeg kan gjøre den her også.
You're done for!
Oh.
Oh, well that's...
Shit! Jeg mister jo så mye liv.
Aloy, are you there? I'm on my way to help. Just need to find my way in there.
This is the end for you!
We make a hell of a team, don't we?
Åh, den meldingen.
Time to shut you up!
There!
Ja, han har superspeed også, ja. har ikke sjans mot henne.
He's almost down.
Okay.
I almost forgot what it was like to hurt.
Now we're having fun, right?
You okay?
I will be. In time.
Okay, det der litt sånn... Du kunne kommet opp...
Rescue your sister. I'll regroup with the others and make sure they're all right.
Kunne kommet... Hun kunne kommet litt før, synes jeg. Ikke... Se, hva var den?
I better take the lift.
Jeg hadde for noe, hvor er den? Jo, ok. Vi ser, vi må bygge opp fylle på igjen. Den der var, den... Sånn, skal vi se. Jeg skal bare ha en liten pause, og så fortsetter vi, tenker jeg. Ja, så vi kan egentlig bare kjøre på. Jeg har gjort det jeg skulle. Det er liksom, det er liksom... Ok, nå kommer litt før, synes jeg. Så det... Så nå ble jeg jo ikke med, nei.
Looks like the machine's inspectors have almost wiped each other out. What was that?
Aloy, Gerard just activated the self-destruct failsafe on the printing matrix. He's taking control of a number of systems.
Including the lift?
I'm afraid so. He's restricted its access to the top. You'll have to climb from there. I have to go. I almost have him.
Selvfølgelig må jeg det. Ja, for han vi skal ta nå må være han sjefen, tenker jeg. Ikke han som slåss med noen andre.
Errand? Is everyone all right down there?
Mostly. We're cleaning up the last few specters.
What about the Zeniths?
Dead, I think. Zoe told me you got Eric. Good work.
Yeah. Thanks. I guess only Tilda and Gerard are left then.
Aloy, you there? Listen, I got into the network, but only for a minute before I was shut out. I found a bunch of flight plans and trajectories, as if the Zeniths were planning to leave Earth.
Doesn't make any sense.
I know, but there's more. The files I found have a lot of references to something called Nemesis. Whatever it is, the Zeniths are afraid of it.
Alva? Alva! What's going on here? Maybe Beta can help me figure it out. If she's okay. Almost there. This is it. Are you okay? Look, I know you've been through a lot, but you have to help me access the Zenith network. I need to see their files, anything referring to the word Nemesis. Okay. Over there. Systems are down all over the base. I should be able to take advantage of... Yes, Nemesis. Here. There's something in deep space. It's following the Zeniths to Earth. Look. Escape vectors. Alva tried to warn me about this. The Zeniths aren't planning to stay here. It's a machine of some kind. Or a swarm of them. The energy readings are... astronomical. Aloy, I don't think a natural disaster destroyed the Zenith colony on Sirius. This thing did. Earth isn't a new home for them. It's a way station. They're on the run.
I see you've been busy.
And you've been lying. Nemesis, what is it?
It is us. The minds of Far Zenith. Or failed copies of them, anyway. Back on Sirius, some of my peers weren't satisfied with physical immortality. They wanted digital transcendence. A way to upload their minds into any form, organic or mechanical. Nemesis was a failed experiment to that effect. Abandoned, but never erased. An immense database of our memories, emotions, and prejudices left to fester.
And it destroyed your colony?
We didn't realize it had gained sentience until it broke containment. It had everything it needed from our memories. Security protocols, system specs, override codes. It hacked everything before we knew what hit us. Then it took over our printing facilities, allowing it to gain any machine form it needed to wipe us out.
But why?
Imagine being trapped alone for decades with only the twisted echoes of megalomaniacs for company. It hates us for abandoning it to that prison. And now that it's free, it will do anything to destroy us, including denying us a safe harbor on Earth.
The extinction signal that woke Hades. You didn't send it. Nemesis did.
Finally, you understand. And when that failed, it launched from Sirius to finish the job itself. Which is why we must flee to a random planet circling a random star, somewhere it can never find us.
With Gaia, so you can build yourself a new world.
That's the plan. Even now. Earth is finished, Aloy. Nemesis will scour it of life to deny its creators a viable home. But Elizabeth's dream won't die. You'll come with me to the stars. And with Gaia, we'll create a new world. Together. Where that monstrosity could never find us.
What? No.
I loved Elizabeth. More than you could ever know. And I let her stay behind to die with the rest of humanity. A mistake I have regretted for 1,000 years. Now she stands before me again. Not some inferior copy, but her best possible self. So I'm not asking. You're coming with me. It may seem harsh now, but you'll forgive me in a few centuries.
You can't force me, Tilda. Your shield is gone.
I have something better. Spectre Prime, to me.
Take cover! Get to the door!
Submit, Aloy. You can't win.
Okay.
I've heard that before.
Sticks and stones against the lightning.
Okay, Spectre Prime, level 45, men okej, tack. Okej, jag sätter plasma, okej.
I knew you didn't truly want to hurt me. Ask yourself why you're holding back.
I can target its gold plating. Elements
I
of
can
making a
endure.
dent in those gold
You
plates.
cannot. This Spectre was designed to survive against more than that.
Jeg føler hun har liksom litt upper range her, altså.
This Spectre was designed to survive against more than that.
Oh, that thing's fast. You're not taking me, Tilda!
I knew you didn't truly want to hurt me. Ask yourself why you're holding back.
Ha! Those gold plates are vulnerable.
I can endure. You cannot.
I'll shut you down.
Sticks and stones against the lightning.
Åh. Det ser ikke bra ut, da.
Please, Aloy, stop!
Ammo.
against the lightning.
This won't work, Tilda!
Ja, men det er ikke langt ifra. Kom. Å, jeg er så fucked, vet du. Kom igjen. Løp.
Surely nothing is worth its pain.
Nei, men jeg er så dæv. Det er jo sånn, jeg er 35 år, jeg er 45, det er liksom litt...
I can endure, you cannot.
Men det er sånn, jeg kommer meg langt unna, men det hjelper ikke en dritt.
You're not gonna beat me!
How long can you keep this up?
Ja, det har jeg begynt å lure på.
This Spectre was designed to survive against more than that.
There, machine's vulnerable. I cut that thing's armor.
I knew you didn't truly want to hurt me.
It's powering up. I'm not going with you.
Ask yourself why you're holding back.
Well, that did something.
I am the only way you get to live, Aloy.
Åh, kom igjen.
This Spectre was designed to survive against more than that.
A few more hits.
Ja da!
Why couldn't you just let me choose?
She tried to take you. And she told you about Nemesis.
So you've known all along.
From Hades, yes. Along with data on how to circumvent the Zenith's shields. Everything I did to create the Rebel Army was based on that knowledge. To reach this place, this moment.
And you couldn't just tell me?
Come now, Aloy. You're the last person to act sensibly in the face of impossible odds. When I learned of Nemesis from Hades, I saw the pieces on the board and how to play them. And in that same moment, I knew it was a game you would never play. That you would interfere and attempt to save the Tenakth. I was correct, to a point. You ruined my plans, but brought your own to fruition. The end result is the same. We're here. And now it's time for me to leave this doomed planet behind. To seize the Odyssey and the Apollo database, and begin a new chapter in my pursuit of knowledge, one with infinite possibilities. You can join me if you so desire. You've more than earned your place. Unlike Tilda, I'm extending a polite invitation.
You're going to just take off? And abandon everything? Stay. Help me fight that thing.
Perhaps Tilda didn't adequately define the threat. Nemesis can't be stopped. It destroyed a highly advanced Zenith colony in a matter of hours. What hope does this primitive tribal Earth have? If you brought Gaia, you wouldn't be abandoning life, you'd be saving a seed for a new world. Just as Elizabeth did. It's the choice she made. The sacrifice of all that is for the hope of what might be. If she were here in your place, she would board that shuttle, Aloy.
Found her.
Is she hurt?
Still on her feet.
Thank the 10.
Goodbye, Silence.
She looks okay.
She looks victorious.
As always.
Aloy. You did it.
Hey, where's he going?
As far away as anyone can go.
Oh. Are you sure?
You're staying.
For a time. You people are going to need all of the help you can get.
Does anyone else need a drink?
Not if it's that ale of yours.
I'd be fine with a nap.
Excellent idea.
I hope it's really over this time.
There's another battle ahead, Elizabeth. Very different than the one you fought. It's not about the distant hope of creating a new world. It's about preserving the one we have. My friends have a new mission. To spread the word and ask for help. They've taken it in stride. I think it's because they've always known what I've only just started to understand. That the people of this world have the strength to fight any battle. The ingenuity to solve any problem. courage to overcome any obstacle. And the resilience to rise after any setback. As for me, I can't say I'm not afraid. What lies ahead will be harder than anything we've faced before. But I know I can put the fear aside. Because for the first time in my life, I feel like I'm not alone.
Det må jo nesten være slutten. Selv om jeg føler ikke at slutten egentlig, det har vært noe mer, men det kan hende det kommer nytt spill da. Man vet jo aldri. Jeg føler at vi skal jo ikke stoppe den her nå. Det skal vi jo ikke. Så nå sier man at det lukter en nytt spill altså etter det her. Det gjør det. Jeg må si at det gjør det. Men så lager vi det bra historie og bra spill. Det bygger mer på eneren. Jeg likte eneren ganske bra også, så det bygger bare videre. At de later at du kan fly sånn som vi gjør her nå, det er jo bare det måtte de nesten gjøre, tror jeg. For det hadde vært kult å ha til eneren. Er det bare jeg som ikke har lyd nå, eller er det... Her. Headset noen ganger. Kan vi bare ta det med ro da, så bare se for den her. Jeg synes det er litt synd at hun måtte åpne liksom en hidden agenda, og Tilda. Hun ville jo dra, eller ha med meg og så dra, ikke sant? Og hadde det skjedd, så hadde det i hvert fall ikke blitt noe spill nummer 3. Jeg må si at jeg synes det er en litt kul måte å... Jeg liker en måte å avslutte, eller for rulleteksten, at det liksom flyr og sånn. Men da hadde jeg på en måte riktig sa da, at det liksom... Sånn som regel når det kommer sånn no return-greier, så er det... For at det er sånn som nå når det er ferdig, så kommer jeg tilbake igjen, ikke sant? Men det var ikke noen måte å avslutte det der på. Jeg ser jo nå i ettertid nå at jeg burde jo gjerne ha hatt egentlig den ene bua mi oppgradert fullt. Fordi jeg var i 35 og det var jo i 45, ikke sant? Jeg synes fortsatt det hadde vært kult om det hadde vært noen måte å få noe av tekket deres på. Sånn som fått den drakta, eller med det skjoldet da. Det hadde vært dritkult. Men da hadde du... Ja, da hadde du vært invincible, ikke sant? Du hadde aldri tatt damage, ikke sant? Jeg tror ikke det har vært bra for balansering av spillet. Jeg tror ikke... Og det... Jeg skjønner hvorfor. Kan jeg... Jeg vet ikke, jeg tør ikke trykke heller. Men jeg kan sikkert det. Jo da. Jeg vet ikke, jeg tror ikke det er noe... Men jeg kan bare la den være, ja, og så... Så det. Nå blir det da å fortsette med resten, eller så jobbe til sendeplanten med planen i hvert fall. Jeg vet ikke hvor mye, for det synes nå er jo basically ferdig å streame spillet. Jeg har liksom satt at det liksom main storyen, liksom selve spillet er jo det jeg kommer til å streame. Jeg husker ikke, det var ett spill jeg streamet litt etterpå. Jeg bare husker ikke hvilket. Nei, det var det. Nei, jeg har ikke gjort det med de 3 siste spillene. Den var ferdig bra. Nei, jeg har ikke gjort det, så er det samme. Glem det jeg sa. Så jeg vet ikke, jeg får se. Planen var jo også å spille ferdig i forhold til neste spill. Men nå vet jeg ikke, jeg ble ferdig ganske tidlig i forhold til det jeg trodde. Selv om jeg har alt det andre, så liksom veien til platten jeg skal gjøre da. Jeg vet ikke, jeg tenker litt på det. Nå kommer det Gotham Knights, kommer det i slutten av oktober. God of War Ragnarok kommer det i, men jeg har ikke spilt God of War, så jeg må spille det. Men det er sånn, hvis jeg begynner med det først nå, og så spiller jeg for Gotham Knight, og så kommer det er bare en uke eller 2 imellom, tror jeg. Skal vi se, for jeg tror det kommer rundt her. Ja, jeg tror det er cirka 2 uker imellom, så det er 2,5 uker eller noe sånt. Jeg tror Gotham Knight skulle være svært, eller for kartet skulle være svært, har jeg hørt. Så jeg får se, jeg har nok spill å spille uansett som jeg skal spille gjennom. Men det er liksom sånn, jeg har liksom lyst til å fokusere på ett av gangen. Og ikke sånn som hvis jeg blir sånn som en Gotham og Ragnarok da, hvis jeg hadde spilt God of War nå, så må jeg liksom veksle mellom 2, så er det liksom sånn... Enn så lenge så har jeg likt å holde meg til ett spill, ikke sant, av gangen. Ja, hei Siri, takk til deg. Jeg vet ikke om jeg skal, nå er jo liksom latt den gå, så er det bare la den fortsette vel. Men jeg må si at liksom siden Silence ble igjen nå, og i forhold til den på vei mot meg, eller den greia da, eller mot jorda da, det lukter et spill nummer 3. At det er liksom en mission da, å kunne stoppe den. Hvordan det finner man sikkert ut av etter hvert, men og så er det sånn, hvis så hadde blitt med da, og så tatt med så ga jeg blitt med, så kunne jo det også blitt et spill. Jeg vet ikke om det var veldig ikke spennende, for det hadde vært bare dem 2, ikke sant? Så hadde de formet verden som de ville, alle menneskene og alt, ikke sant? Så jeg vet ikke om det, og med den teknologien deres da, så hadde det jo gått fort sikkert. Jeg vet ikke, jeg tror ikke det hadde vært like spennende. Men i forhold til sånn vi har blitt kjent med Halo og de 2 spillene nå, så hadde det vært med uansett. Så det. Jeg lurer på hvor mange som hadde faktisk valgt å blitt med, hvis du kunne velge der da. Hva du ville, om du ville blitt igjen eller blitt med eller noe sånt. Jeg er veldig spent på hvor mange som hadde valgt hvert sitt da. Så jeg vet ikke om det er noe mer på reklammaterialene. Jeg tenker å avslutte og etter jeg er ferdig med den her. Jeg skal bare få lagt, eller jeg filmer at jeg legger inn Horizon på spill nummer 16. Målet mitt er fortsatt 100 der en dag. Der er det en som ser enda større fugl ut. Og kanskje mer, det er kanskje den her som er raskest. Helt sikkert. Så den her ser jeg liksom, målet er 100. Uansett hvor lang tid det tar, tror jeg. Da er det morsomt for at 100, det er ganske mange. 100 spill liksom. Og sånn som nå, så er det jo, der er part 7. Jeg kan jo blåsjekke det også, mens jeg venter. For jeg har ikke noe annet å gjøre. Fordi det er 7. Jeg har kanskje brukt litt over 30 timer totalt, eller streamet da, litt over 30 timer akkurat på Horizon. Men det er jo sånn minus, for sånn her om dagen så var det jo litt for mye pauser, synes jeg, så jeg vil tippe rundt 30, kanskje underkant, 27 kanskje eller noe sånt. Og i første når jeg gjorde det mye annet også, og jeg har spilt litt utenom også, så jeg har spilt mer enn det. Så det er sånn hvis du så er det jo andre spill som er større også, da. Ja, det ender bort på basen deres, tror jeg. Så det er så hvis det er 100 spill, det blir mye timer. Ja, men det går bra. Det vil jo være over flere år uansett. Det vil jo ikke være at jeg skal fullføre 100 spill i løpet av 2024, liksom. Det er jo ikke det det handler om. Så lenge jeg streamer, så er liksom planen av 100. Så er det sånn, det er jo et par spill som jeg lenge siden har spilt, som jeg har lyst til å spille igjen, bare for å få den på lista også. Jeg har liksom spilt det helt igjennom. Et par av dem har gjort 100% også, så det er liksom sånn, jeg har jo spilt timer før. Om jeg tar et par streamer med det for å slappe av sånn, så gjør ikke det noe. På det. Jeg tror vi skal ende bort den basen, ja. Jo da. Jeg tror vi skal ende på toppen av den basen eller sånn, ja. Det burde jo vært Han må kjøre litt feil vei, synes jeg. Nå er vi riktig vei igjen. Jeg tror vi kommer til å ende bort med basen, vi blir den på toppen av Watchtower eller et eller annet. At vi lander oppå der. Yeah, thank you for playing, yeah. Ok, så jeg er ikke på toppen av vi, men vi var mot der. Ok. Så den var helt der, og så kommer en helt til. Ok, nå tror jeg bare skippa det. Gadd jeg ikke se på dessverre, altså. Det. Hey, discover Nemesis. Put an end to the scene of threat and discover Nemesis. Ja, ja. Congratulations on defeating the far scene of threat. You are now free to continue exploring and complete any unfinished quests and activities. You can also start New Game Plus from the New Game Plus. Start New Game Plus from the New Game Plus start point in the base. Okay. Thank you for playing the Horizon team. Jo, vær så god. Tusen takk for at jeg fikk lov å spille. Level 36. Og der er New Game. Ok. Ja, ok, så det er inne i her et eller annet sted. Ok. Men det skal vi i hvert fall ikke gjøre. Så har vi noe som at jeg fikk mye greier her. Ok. Jeg vet ikke hva det der handler om, jeg. Ja. Det er å jobbe seg mot det, da. Så jeg tenker skal vi se, vi skal gjøre sånn som jeg sa først. Hvis jeg gjør, skal vi se, der, ja, litt. Ok, det er vi fornøyd med, og så den. Jeg vet ikke, jeg bare liker å kopiere eller sånn. Sånn, Horizon, Forbidden West, den. Der, vet du. 16. Ok, da er jeg fornøyd. Ja, vi ser, da kan jeg gjøre sånn igjen. Måtte bare vente litt. Sånn til. Bare som jeg klipper akkurat den delen av vare på den, så er det liksom greit at jeg vet hvor jeg skal klippe den. Så det. Men siden jeg holder på 3 timer, så jeg tenker jeg avslutter det, og så jeg har ikke bestemt meg om jeg kommer til å streame jeg kommer til å streame litt av sidegreiene og sånn, vi får se. Jeg har ikke bestemt meg, men det finner ut. Mest sannsynlig bare for å holde det litt ved like, så kan denne gjøre det. Så da, men da tenker jeg avslutter det, og så snakkes vi i neste stream, så takk for meg, og ha det bra.